1. Alright, so we're gonna start it out. Next level gaming, starting here on the alien side in Warehouse. Down in the south end, we got the Marines possessed by hard.day gaming. It's like we're doing a 1-1-3 split, 3 going directly through south tunnels, and a whole bunch of aliens moving through ore right now.
Aliens really wanting to push repair here. Yeah, they want to take repair. We got a 3 group moving right through hub, and they've heard the door, so they're checking out repair here, and I think Kefka's been spotted as well. A little bit of a stalemate here, where both teams not really sure if they want to engage the other side yet.
But look at that 3 group going the wrong way, and if they go all the way up there, aliens have already started expanding into ore processing. This is gonna be nice. The fighting hub gonna start up here. It's gotta start soon. First blood. Who's gonna get it? Kefka looks like he's in a bad position. Bullets flying at him, but Virsoul getting caught by polypeptide. 1 Marine goes down, 1 alien goes down. We got 2v2 going on right here. Magic's gonna happen, and the aliens pull out ahead. Both with no HP. hard.day taking the first fight as a loss.
Polypeptide at one hit right left there for the longest time, able to dance around while Digital Juice choked up some of those shots. So, I mean, that was really close to going in the Marines' favor, but, you know, the aliens just doing a great job of bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, that plastic magic coming in play right there.
Oh, Malga's going to be in trouble here.
Logistics.
3 aliens coming up behind him. He's going to try and do what he can here. Malga goes down with, hardly any damage done to Deathmonger. Great job by the aliens there going in at the same time.
We have 4 Marines in this logistics area. Kefka taking a few bullets from JB Twist right here. Logistics is getting bit down. 1 Marine trying to contest with Mirothis, looking at Deathmonger, trying to save it. Doesn't get the bullets off. Now it's T-Dunk Deathmonger versus Malga and Mirothis. What's going to happen here? We got one alien down, 2nd alien down,
and nice the mine down on him. And Virsoul and JB Twist are moving their way up now into ore processing, trying to fight back here. They lost 1 extractor, but they're going to try and take this harvester. Still some hydras in place here though, so they're going to have to combat that first. And some mines going down just in case the aliens decide they want to move in on this.
Yeah, and if these Marines just started shooting this harvester here, they might be able to take it, but the aliens are starting to contest it. Carapace Shell just finished up. We have 3 Marines versus 2 Skulks on the Gorge.
3 mines down now. Deathmonger eating a mine there. Virsoul getting overwhelmed, and it's JB Twist and Throsis him back there. Kefka taking down 1 and taking down the other. Excellent job taking out 2 by himself there.
Very smooth cleanup with no alien life forms lost there.
Right, even taking down a couple of mines there. At the same time, Digital Juice is fighting Malgo over here in observation. Got the extractor half down, kind of a little bit of a face-off going on.
In this slow area of the game, I'm going to say that right now this game is probably about as even as you get for a starting game right here. You've got 4 RTs up on the Marine side right now, and the aliens are sitting comfortably on 2, not really being contested, and nobody's taken much of an RT except for the aliens. 1 looks like they might win observation, but it's kind of going even footing right now.
Yes, so they win that. Aliens still have not lost anything, doing a great job of hitting resources on the back of this. Marines again pushing into ore, and the aliens are hot on their trail, kind of sneaking up behind them. It looks like they want to hit them as they're moving up into the room. Or maybe not. 2 of them splitting off. It's going to be just T-Dunk. T-Dunk trying to deal with 3 Marines by himself. I don't think that's going to work so well for him.
This RT's definitely going to go down. T-Dunk thinking about he wants to go in there, but you can't dunk on that kind of firepower. RT goes down pretty quick. Now the aliens are stuck back down to 1. They got 26 res up. Probably going to take platform at some point. But nobody's coming to kill this 3-man pressure team.
Right, that's the 3-man pressure team's moving in, and there's only going to be just Simba there and a half-dead T-Dunk. And if they move in, I mean, they're going to be able to spot that Carapace Shell without any cover on it, and that's going to be a big blow to them with only 1 extractor right now.
It looks like we have 1 Skulk coming in from support and from North Tunnel, so we have 1 Gorge, 1 Skulk. Skulk trying to take the dive on 3 Marines, getting kind of greedy there, but just managing to slip out with his life. And now we have a spawn wave coming up. Polypeptide, Digital Juice just coming online. 1's taking a little bit of Carapace Shell. Here comes the play now. Polypeptide doing a bit of a dive here, getting picked off. T-Dunk trying to help out, get the cleanup. No Marines going down yet. All Marines are up. Meds are flying in. Still 2 Skulks up. Simba moving forward with a little bit of Gorge support, but then being pushed out.
And what they gotta do here is they gotta go as a group. I mean, they're kind of filing in at the moment. If they just group up and hit at the same time, they can clear this out. Important to note that they are on the back end of this, still hitting extractors, which is important in this scenario to make sure that you're still on top of their res.
Yeah, as long as they can keep up what they're doing right now, I don't think they're in a bad spot, because these Marines aren't pushing in, so nothing's being threatened. Like, as long as he's... Look at this. He dropped platform and server room behind this. Mezzanine is still being contested. So the aliens are kind of winning and pulling ahead.
Oh, we got a flank here. Polypeptide coming from behind the back, and engaging here. T-Dunk coming in. Now it's Diddle Juice and T-Dunk versus Thosis and First Layer. And looks like they're going to go down. One more hit there. Excellent job. And that's what they needed.
Yeah, that was actually, you know, all of those fights, because the Marines just couldn't get any damage off, it was really a big win for the aliens. Nothing went down except a few skulks. They didn't lose any Harvester or the Carousel. It was sitting pretty.
So, the aliens doing a great job. I mean, that could have been cleaned up a lot faster, but they eventually got it, and they didn't lose anything behind that besides ore. Luckily, hard.day didn't push in and contest that once there was a wave down, but we got a little bit of engagement here going on in hub. It looks like Peptide goes down without much of a fight, and T-Dunk getting too injured to move out by himself. So they're going to have another push here in the north tunnels, and this is something that's going to be very dangerous, because if they move all the way up into server, that's going to block the second hive and take down 2 extractors.
And unlike the last push, this one actually has a perfectly able contestant range, you know. They're going to go straight into platform. There are no skulks to respawn this time, so they have to get this clear, or they're going to risk losing a lot of RTs.
Yeah, they can't lose this. I mean, if they lose...
Here comes a lurk. Nice. This will help out.
This lurk is going to help a lot, but they're definitely going to lose platform here. But if they can stop the bleeding and make sure they don't lose server room, they're still in a great position because they've got ore. Cannot lose that lurk, though. He's getting a little low there. Simba there to back him up, but he's already too hurt to stay in. Needs skulk support there. He's not going to be able to hold 3 Marines by himself.
And if, curious thing, I have my map open all the time, so I get like the big picture. We have 4 Marines on the right-hand side here. We have 1 Marine in Mezzanine and 3 in Server, leaving up the whole south end of the map defended by 1 lone guy in repair by the name of Silwaka. Okay, I can't get that name.
You know, really a group hit here, or we need something to bring the Marines back. I mean, maybe like a short hit to the base. Oh, Polypeptide going in by himself, as long as Kefka a little bit delayed. Might take 1 Marine with them, but I was already about half health and not going to be able to keep up with the rest of these Marines. Oh, it takes another one!
What play right there!
Wow!
Kefka!
That was impressive, being able to take out 1 more there. So now there's only 2 left, and that is something. Actually, a second lurk coming now, so 2 lurks should be able to clear out the 2 Marines here with no armor left.
Yeah, that was a great play by the aliens right there. When you're able to trade 1 for 1 on a group of 4, it's always a win if you can just start taking out 1 Marine at a time. Because the next time you come back, especially with your high life forms up, it just makes it so much easier to deal with that pressure wave.
T-Dunk runs into a mine over here in repair room, and the Drifter gets spotted and taken out. Polypeptide coming to finish off the job on Sluka. I think I'm saying that correct. And the Lurks kind of trying to do like a little bit of pinch here. I wonder if Digital Juice is going for a flank or just going to deal with repair. They really need to get these Marines out of server room, though. This is their expansion hive, and they need to clear this out. And they've been there this entire time.
And it looks like the pressure of the aliens is now sweeping back over to ore processing. We have a lurk and Skulk flying around there. 1 lurk coming in on the flank from repair room. 1 Marine gets taken out. Malga left to fend for himself against a whole bunch of scary life forms swooping in and ripping him to shreds. It looks like they're alternating their hive side too now. Dropping the Craig repair room.
JB Twist and Virsoul are getting a little impatient there in server room, deciding to push up into warehouse and see if they can get some damage done there. Simba all by himself, and they're going for eggs.
I'm not sure if that's the right play that you want to do there, because they already have most of their life forms up, and there's still too much room to cover if you want to actually camp eggs in this room. Polypeptide getting up on the ceiling, dropping down on Virsoul, getting a big bite off of him. Working some magic. Can he get the next kill? But no, he gets popped by JB Twist right here. Kefka making the cleanup.
Despite some really good meds by Bach, they end up going down there. Really well timed and placed meds for the Marine players there.
Take a look down in the repair room. We have Marines with shotguns and AR gearing up to stop the repair room expansion. Craig's under contention. Looks like they're going to be alternating again back to server room side.
I think that's really the better choice. I mean, now that server room is cleared out and there's no one left over there, that's the much safer hive considering that the Marines aren't shipping here.
And if you look what this did, they dropped the Craig down in repair room. All the Marines now, there's a 4-man push over here in repair. Server room is completely left open behind all of this.
And as good a job as... Oh,
Deathmonger! Yeah, need
Deathmonger in a bad spot!
To get out of this room! Oh no! Deathmonger the lurk getting picked off by some powerful shotgun play.
And now we're in a terrible spot for next level because we're down to 0 lurks now. Both the lurks have gone down. And while we do have 3 going on 4 harvesters, we don't have any second hive established yet, and we're going on 10 minutes into the game here. And the great pressure they had on extractors in the beginning has kind of fallen off, where Marines have just been sitting on now 5 extractors, probably going to be on 6 once repairs clear.
Yeah, a crucial thing to never forget is you always got to try to get someone out onto RTs. And look behind the server room, we have a PG that just gets dropped behind all of this pressure while the aliens are responding so much to these attack teams.
Yeah, I don't know about pushing repair so hard here. I mean, it seems like they really want repair, but server just needs to be cleared out. If they cleared out mezzanine and elevator and just pressure down the right side, then they don't need to worry so much about ore, because they can hold that if they decide to push in.
Look at that. We have a phase gate lock starting to set up. All that's left is to plant the shipping phase gate, and then we're going to have a PG in every natural hive expansion here. It's going to put the aliens in a really tough position, especially with no lurks coming up. We do have 4 alien harvesters sitting up right now, and looks like fades could explode in the next 2 or 3 minutes, so that could be their second win that they need to carry themselves out of this bind of position.
Just now spotting that phase gate in server room. And Polypeptide had already left, so we're already down 2 skulks instead of the 3 that could have been there. And they're going to be able to reinforce this. Med's going down on JB Twist.
Meanwhile, in Warehouse, we got a big 3-push pressure team with 1 lurk, either T dropped or P dropped. I'm not sure which. Deathmonger managing to get some powerful plays over here. Can he kill at least one of these Marines before he takes a big meat shot? Whoa, what a risky play, but he gets out on top. 2 Marines are left. 1's only left. He's got 1 shotgun, no HP, no meds. Shotgun down. Meanwhile, over there in server room, what happened?
Okay, we're trying to assist up the room here. I'm not really sure about the plan here for this, because the phase gate's already established, and we're kind of just throwing away resources here. Maybe there's some sort of alternate strategy I'm not aware of. But the aliens have got to break one of these phase gates. They've got to do it, because if they can't get rid of either repair or server, they're going to lose, because they can't just sit on 1 hive here. I mean, they could buy time by hitting extractors on the back of this, making sure they take mezzanine, elevator, logistics, keeping all of that down. If they can do that, then they can try and buy time until fades. But, I mean, they're already at 46 and 44 res for T-Dunk and Kefka, but that would be probably the appropriate time when you want to hit. So they need to hit resources, make sure the Marines are going back to cap those, and so they don't push forward on the 3 harvesters that they do have.
Yeah, that has been their big problem, is they are just not hitting any of these resources in that lurk. 4%! I just caught that at the top corner.
That was so close. Almost losing that T-Res drop for Deathmonger.
Oh, but all these alien harvesters are now getting picked off. Nobody is still managing to get out to hit some Marine RTs that's coming back to bite them. They need to clear a little bit of money behind this.
And now is a good time to actually clear. They got 3 Marines over in Ore. If they can clear both Sluick and Malga over in server room, then there will be no one in position to reinforce that. The thing is, they both have shotguns. In fact, every Marine in the game has shotguns at the moment.
That is a very dangerous group, but it looks like some powerful plays from Next Level Gaming. Can they win this fight? This phase gate is already at half health. There is 1 mine sitting on. Just watch the mine. Oh. Be careful. 34%, 20% on the gate. Don't blow that mine up. It's going to hurt your team. There he goes.
Now the hive needs to drop. They need to get the hive up immediately. They need to get that going. The shell is still exposed. No clogs or anything on that shell. And this is Thorsus is going to go for it here, and Verslayer's backing him up. If they can't stop them right now, they're going to lose that valuable upgrade. 1 Marine going down, 2 left.
By the look, it's 2 versus 3. 1 Gorge in this group. The Marines are low on HP. The meds are trying to keep them up, but they keep getting picked off. Merothus versus the Lurk and Gorge. Ooh, he's making a dangerous dive, and he makes it work out. So a very good win for the aliens right here. And now that they're about 2 res away from getting their first fade up. So definitely starting to get back into this game.
So Malga building another phase gate here in server, while the rest of the alien team is distracted by Suaka in the north tunnels.
Went down. You missed the play over here in platform.
Oh, no, I saw it.
On a guy oh, you did? Okay,
no,
good.
I got it. But the thing is, he's buying so much time. He bought enough time now for this phase gate to go up in server room.
And the biggest problem is they are just not hitting RTs. It's coming to be really painful. All this money in the bank for the Marine side right now.
And as bad as the repair room phase gate was, they moved it up to Ore to even pinch the aliens more. So aliens only have a safe RT in platform, or platform north tunnels here.
This game is slowly starting to slip away from the aliens. I mean, there were some opportunities that they maybe could have hit main, borrowing a line from Wasabi right there. Maybe could have hit main, try to do something behind this, but they just got so much money. they're going to have to make some big plays or just hammer these RTs down if they want to keep themselves alive in this right now.
So it looks like the aliens here are in a rough bind. They're at the point now where they can get fades, but it might be too late. I mean, the hive's still not up. We're 15 minutes in. Second hive still not ready or done. Marines already going on 2-2 with shotguns and AA on the way.
Yeah, even when these fades come up, those weapons and armor are going to be so big and dangerous. T-Dunk just now hitting that 50 res mark. Maybe he can make some big plays out of it. Get some slam dunks, you know what I mean.
And
I don't know. It's just getting scary.
Just to give you an idea of where we're at as far as upgrades, Malga just soloed 4 skulks in North Tunnels with some med support. And now the aliens are actually egg locked. Yep, Virsoul are getting the last egg, and that's going to be GG, called by Next Level Gaming.
Wow, some great game right there. Just the aliens had to focus on hitting some RTs. You know, you got to keep the money down at the minute. You can't just keep forcing these pressure waves. One Skulk has to get out, and he has to make it to the back line, hit some RTs, bring the money back down. Then you can start making some big plays out there.
Yeah, so I think Next Level started off actually really strong in that game. They did a great job of defending their extractors, or their harvesters rather, and putting pressure on the Marines. I mean, they didn't lose too much in the beginning, and I thought they were doing really well with their group setups, but they just let the Marines kind of walk into server and left them there for the longest time, and focusing too much on repair. When I think if they had just, gone to server room, cleared it out, and taken it, they would have been in a much better position.
Yes, they would be in a very good position if they just managed to hit a few RTs, a few being many. That's how you keep those Marines on their back foot, by fighting on RTs and making sure that they can't just keep walking up and putting pressure. Because the way you stop pressure is by forcing them to do something else besides pressure. And it's kind of a typical thing. If you don't do anything to slow them down, then they're not going to slow down and they'll keep accelerating.
Right. If they don't have to defend, that leaves everyone available to attack. And that's something that's difficult to try and balance in the game, I think. I think it's probably one of the hardest things to do, is trying to assess how much you can be offensive while you're also being attacked. I'm a big believer in the fact that unless there's some huge impending force, like, 4 or 5 Marine shotgun moving into your base, you should always at least have 1 Skulk on extractors. Because they'll pull out 1 guy back, you'll be doing some resource damage. I mean, you need to be hitting them. If you don't hit them, the entire force is coming right at you.
So I'm going to